I seem to be a sucker for punishment and public humiliation rituals. So, for my 50,000 sub special, I've decided to do absolutely everything you guys have asked of me, which is a horrible idea. I got way too many gifts on Throne over the last year, and many of them have gone unused. That changes today. If I can figure out how to use this crossbow, I've been kind of freaking out for the last half hour, realizing that I have no idea how to load it. So if it explodes, and don't kill the cameraman. I'm not going to kill the camera. By the way, the cameraman is my dear sweet mother. She seems to be afraid that I'm going to shoot her. And you know what? She might deserve it if she keeps bothering me. Doing every single thing is a bit unreasonable, so I reached out to the community and I picked from a pool of responses of what you guys wanted to see the most. And that was still way too much. So what I've done is I have created a special little punishment wheel, and we're going to play a game together. I will fix my punishment wheel, and then we will play a game together. So, from a pool of your suggestions, I have picked 16, the ones that I'm most likely to be able to physically accomplish. And I'm not very excited for any of them, if I'm going to be entirely honest. I have set up a board. Now, this board has black and yellow. With that crossbow, I'm going to knock out these balloons one by one. If I hit all of one color, it's over. I'm free. I don't have to do any more of these horrible things you guys are making me do. So I'm going to be aiming for the black ones because the black ones mean that I don't have to spin the wheel, but I do need to take a big swig of alcohol. Unfortunately, this may affect my aim, and if it affects my aim and I hit a yellow balloon, I will have to spin this wheel. Okay, that seems really dangerous. All of one color. I'm betting on black. I didn't. Okay, so when it slides out like that, it means it's not, okay. Okay, this time I will, you see, that was a warm, ow, that was a test shot. All right, here's to my aim, remaining immaculate. So if you guys bother me at off, Kai, you know what's coming. I missed the balloon. I missed the balloon. I missed it, so that counts as a yellow. If I have to drive you through our vomit. Thanks. Consume one picture of Chris Pratt.
By the way, I just want you to know, you and I are on the same page.
There we go. I am some sort of strange virginal masochist. So I missed again.
What I want.
So this only came with 6 bolts, if I remember properly, and I've just used all 6. They are all bent and missing, so we're gonna have to resort to an alternative. Whoa! Excuse you, I throw like a gentleman who spends way too much time at the bar. Oh. All right. I can consider this little pre-watch, a little warm-up, give me some ideas before I do it live on broadcast. You know, maybe I understand the Columbine shooters.
De la magia. Déjenme contarles la historia de Artemis Fowl.
Is my illegal rip Spanish? Oh, Foley. Oh, Foley, they did you so dirty. Oh, if only the rest of the movie was as beautiful as this scene. This was perfect.
Sí, claro.
Oh, this is gonna be so hard. To be able to grow, you need to have stability first. And most of us, my age and younger, were born into an unstable society, socially and economically. Population decline absolutely is cultural, absolutely is monetarily based. If you can't afford to sustain yourself as a full adult, how the hell are you going to afford to sustain an extra little person? Even though tons of people would love to have kids, most of the level-headed people I know are just not having them. Numbers are both full of meaning and meaningless. There's percentages of population, there's age, there's years, months, weeks, and days. But right now, the two most significant numbers on my mind are 77 and 45. 77 tries in 45 days. I've been keeping something from you all for a while now, but as it comes closer, I think now is the right time to tell you. July 2nd, I'm going to be going on hiatus. That's 6 Wednesdays left. It's taken 5 years, but I've been offered genuinely the opportunity of a lifetime. Something I thought would never be possible, but always hoped for. Ever since the first time I opened Vroid Studio all those years ago. It's really scary, but it is thrilling. I don't even have to get rid of Midas. I'm just going to pause it for a little while while I settle in and focus. I'd still be able to collaborate with people after that time. I just won't be uploading to YouTube or Twitch for at least 2 months on my end. You can still catch me as I'm here in collabs or non-streaming projects, but I would plan to come back full force when I have new polished assets and things worth saying. Potentially late fall, early winter, depending on how things turn out. I wanted to wait a little longer, but I really think the sooner that I do this, the easier it'll be for all of us as well. I wanted to do this ahead of the Donathon because I didn't want people to think I was raising money and then vanishing like a scumbag. All projects are being worked on and fulfilled. The timeline will just be different. I will still be helping the Syndicate put together a 3D concert, and I will be participating in it. For those who know and participate in my Syndicate activities, Bomi and Pixie will remain in the Syndicate and it will not dissolve. I just won't be pushing for major events on my end after the concert. As I said when it formed, they are their own independent creators, and I did warn you, I did genuinely when that project began, I did warn you that early summer, at least my major involvement would come to an end. The next 5 days, I'm going to be holding a donathon on both YouTube and Twitch. The funds will be used to make the craziest shit imaginable possible in the last 6 weeks we have together. I'll be hunting duders at Offkai. There's a plan for an off collab with Bomi and Pixie. There's going to be a full 3D concert. I'm potentially doing a whole original live theater play, though that one is entirely dependent on the outcome of the Donathon.
I'll be doing things that I hate doing, like playing Minecraft. Just playing games in general. Billions of other things. It's going to be packed tight. You're going to be seeing so much of me in the next month, you will be whelmed. I just hope you all stick around when the time comes. I hope that you're excited and that you're happy. Because this isn't like a character death. This isn't a graduation. This is a big step for me. This is a huge evolution in what I've always wanted to do. I'm going to be able to make the content I've always been always been wanting to make, but never been able to. I hope you don't forget me during the period of time where the Midas side of things goes silent. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, though. I'm not your mom. Stop asking me about the race war. I'm not going to talk about it.